You're watching CNC3.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News here on CNC3 and the TVC Radio Network. I am Bhavita Gopalchan. Thank you so much for joining us. Top of the news at this time. Venezuela's Justice Minister Diosdado Cabello is denying U.S. President Donald Trump's claim that the U.S. military destroyed a Venezuelan vessel with drugs that could have been on its way to this country. He said allegations of this boat possibly heading to TNT as it was destroyed are all lies. Cabello was speaking on his weekly program last night. Now, on Tuesday, the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio claimed that the U.S. military destroyed a Venezuelan vessel carrying drugs, which was possibly on its way to TNT, and 11 persons were killed. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar issued a statement right after stating that she fully supported the actions of the U.S. government. Cabello accused the U.S. of being liars, saying the White House did not explain how its naval forces determined that the boat came from Venezuelan territory, nor what procedure was used to identify the cartel, nor the nationalities of those on board. Another woman has been killed in a road traffic accident. 21-year-old Naomi Ramnarine of Rio Claro died early this morning following a head-on collision in Princestown. Police say Ramnarine was the front seat passenger in a van driven by her boyfriend. They were reportedly on their way to the airport to pick up a relative when the accident occurred. Reports indicate that their vehicle collided with an oncoming car along the M1 Ring Road sometime before 5 a.m. The three occupants of the vehicle were taken to hospital for treatment.
So now I was driving coming this way, and this fella, well, appears like he was drunk because car smelling alcohol and thing. He pulled on him on that side, on this side. He pulled on him on this side, and he tried to pull back on that side because he stick his hand on the horn, and he tried to pull back on that side, and the fella pulled back on it.
Ramnarine's parents tell us she was in good spirits when they left home around 3 a.m.
Me and she had a good relationship this morning. We talk, we make joke, we laugh.
It was very nice.
She tell me when she going, Mommy, I love you. I'm going, nothing going. Come back, sleep.
We get a call about 5.
About after 4.
Yeah.
Because
about 5, quarter to 5.
Yeah.
Because they leave home about 3:30.
Yeah.
Moms, you and your brother were very close, is it?
Very, very close. I'm my only daughter.
Now, she's the second woman to die in a vehicular accident in 2 days. 19-year-old Lysine Julian died in a crash involving a PTSD bus at the corner of Park and Henry Streets yesterday. And the TTPS is once again admonishing motorists to obey all road regulations, regardless of the time of the day. Assistant Superintendent Owie Russell says many motorists believe that speeding at times when roads are less occupied is not as dangerous. But he warns that this is a misconception.
Remember that speed kills. The faster you drive your vehicle, is less your reaction time should something happen. It's less chance for you to successfully respond to an emergency or some untoward something that may happen at the spur of the moment.
ASP Russell says the police officers will be out to enforce traffic regulations during the World Cup qualifier match between this country and Curacao tomorrow. He's encouraging patrons to act responsibly.
The alcohol and the motor vehicle do not mix. We know we have football tomorrow. There would be a type of liming atmosphere within the stadium and the environs of the stadium. We will do our best to have a DUI task force out there as well. Not that we want to stop persons' fun, but we want to make sure that everybody who comes out, whether to watch the game in a bar, on the avenue, or at the stadium, could reach back home safely.
Meanwhile, police temporarily closed off Edward Street, Port of Spain, after a fire damaged a large tree, leaving it unstable and unsafe. According to police, the fire occurred today between Independence Square South and Wrightson Road. The Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service extinguished the blaze, but the base of the tree was completely burnt, creating a hazard for both motorists and pedestrians. Police confirmed that there were no injuries. The remains of the tree will be cut and removed by the Port of Spain City Corporation. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
We are your one-stop, most convenient, most helpful, most caring community pharmacy. Our pharmaceutical services include dispensing medicines, repeat dispensing, clinical governance. But we also have a fully stocked convenience store featuring our refreshment aisle, grocery lane, personal care products, toys, pet supplies. We are most conveniently located out of the traffic, just 2 minutes off the highway in Heartland Plaza in Devonshire Corners. Contact us on 220-8705 or 470-5938 and visit us soon.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Do you also find putting on shoes awkward? Do it like me. Put them on easily without using your hands. It's like an invisible shoehorn helping you step right into the shoe. You don't even have to bend down. Just slide your foot in and you're done. Try it. Skechers Slip. Hands free.
Are you tired of the same old boring drive home from work? Look no further. Get ready for the ultimate after-work rush with Freedom 106.5 FM's The Overdrive with Davey. Mondays to Fridays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Let Davey take you on a thrilling ride of non-stop entertainment and education. He covers the topics of the day, delves into the latest food and lifestyle trends, and brings dynamic guests from exciting professions to share their professional stories and experiences. Take advantage of this energizing and engaging experience. Tune into Freedom 106.5 FM, Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. for The Overdrive with Davey, the ultimate way to end your day with a bang.
Welcome back in sports. St. Lucia Kings rose to the top of the Caribbean Premier League standings when they handed the Trinbago Knight Riders a crushing defeat by 7 wickets at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Tarouba last evening. The home team was bowled out for 109 in 18.1 overs. Nicholas Pooran, who scored 30, was the only batsman with any score of note. Tabriz Shamsi was the best bowler with 3 for 12 from 4 overs. In reply, the Kings made light work of the chase and reached 112 for 3 in 11.1 overs, with Tim Seifert getting to 26 and Akeem August getting to 28. After the match, skipper Nicholas Pooran focused on the bright side despite the heavy loss.
Yeah, in hindsight, you want to get the bad game out of the way, but for me personally, I'm really pleased. We've played 5 games in a really short space of time here in Trinidad, and it's very difficult, mentally and physically. Obviously, we have an aging group on our side, and I must commend the guys for being really professional, both on and off the field, to get themselves in position to play this game today. Obviously, the results didn't go in our favor, but that's fine. 4 out of 5 games home, we're very pleased.
Meanwhile, West Indies and Sri Lanka under-19 teams are currently locked in battle in Coolidge, Antigua. In the third youth ODI, West Indies under-19 won the toss and up to a short while ago were 125 for 6 in 34 overs. The series is currently tied at on a piece. That's it for sport. It's back to a break.
Gaming Express Limited is a premium importer and retailer of the highest quality brand name electronics. We stock the widest range of PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Samsung and Apple devices and accessories. Visit us at Shop 52, Level 2 Gulf City Mall in San Fernando, or contact us by phone or WhatsApp message at 687-7480 or 301-9797 or 798-1280. Like our Facebook and Instagram pages for updates on products and services.
You can tell from the crowd who's up next. It's Trinray's star player, whose world-class stats put him in a league of his own. Trinray's risen to become a true force to be reckoned with. With an unbeaten Carry A rating, they boast a strong solvency and A-class service. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing Trinray's financial and technical strength at its best.
Trinray, premier insurance coverage for less.
Do you also find putting on shoes awkward? Do it like me. Put them on easily without using your hands. It's like an invisible shoehorn helping you step right into the shoe. You don't even have to bend down. Just slide your foot in and you're done. Try it. Skechers Slip. Hands free.
Are you tired of the same old boring drive home from work? Look no further. Get ready for the ultimate after-work rush with Freedom 106.5 FM's The Overdrive with Davey. Mondays to Fridays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Let Davey take you on a thrilling ride of non-stop entertainment and education. He covers the topics of the day, delves into the latest food and lifestyle trends, and brings dynamic guests from exciting professions to share their professional stories and experiences. Take advantage of this energizing and engaging experience. Tune into Freedom 106.5 FM, Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the Overdrive with Davey, the ultimate way to end your day with a bang.
Regionally, Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party has been elected a third consecutive term in government. Now, this comes after the country hosted its general elections on Wednesday. Speaking at the party's headquarters on late Wednesday night, Holness described the victory as hard-fought and vowed to continue improving the lives of citizens.
Make no mistake about it. This was not victory by default. Make no mistake about it. This was not an easy victory. Make no mistake about it. This was a fight.
The People's National Party leader Mark Golding conceded defeat, telling supporters although he's disappointed, he accepts the results.
And I accept the result of these elections. And although obviously I'm very disappointed in the outcome, I think it is only correct to expressly acknowledge the success that our opponents have managed to gain today.
Now, it's projected that the JLP has won 34 out of 63 seats, having lost 15 seats, headed into the party's third consecutive term in government. Florida plans to end vaccine mandates statewide, including for school children. CNN has more.
The Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law. All of them. All of them.
Florida Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo announcing Wednesday that Florida is planning to end vaccine mandates statewide. This would make Florida the first state to end the long-standing practice of requiring certain vaccines for school students.
In Florida, you have the right to be free. You have the right to make your own decisions. You can participate in society without having these unscientific dictates imposed upon you.
The announcement swiftly met with concern from health experts. The Florida chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics saying in a statement, this will put children in Florida public schools at higher risk for getting sick, which will have a ripple effect across our communities.
It's time to check in with Jean-Marc Rampersad for the weather forecast.
This morning, we had a few showers favoring Tobago and eastern areas of Trinidad, while other areas were mostly hot and sunny. For the remainder of the day, we can expect the odd showers to continue, with the low to medium chance of an isolated afternoon thunderstorm over Trinidad. We'll have a few settled periods this evening, but we can expect some overnight showers as well. Looking further east, we have an active ITCZ, which can possibly affect us over the weekend. Then we have the disturbance with an 80% chance of cyclone development, according to the National Hurricane Center, and may form into a cyclone by the weekend, then passing through the Caribbean during the middle of next week.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for a look at the day's developments so far. We'll have these stories and so much more coming up for you in our Midday Newscast at 7 p.m. today. Until then, have a great day.